Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My dear students, I am Muhammad Abdullah Murad Chaudhary, Senior Lecturer, Department of Agriculture Studies, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Let's go for today's online lecture. Agriculture of Bangladesh. This is the first chapter or your first paper, and the second section, which its name is Source of Agriculture Information and Service of Bangladesh. Today is the first lecture of this section. Today I will discuss and you will able to understand the topic, which is Source of Agriculture Information and Service, Agriculture Education Institute and Agriculture Research Institute. So information technology is very important for our agriculture, because if you the farmer get the information regarding agriculture from the technology, which is very easy access for or their improvement and development of their agro technologies, and the farmers motivation and overall development of the agriculture sector, like crop sector, livestock sector, poultry sector and forest sector. So if farmer get the proper knowledge from the information technology easily, then easily they can improve their our agriculture sector in our country. So that is why first of all we have to understand the source of agriculture information and services. So first source is direct and primary source of Bangladesh agriculture information and services. That means the farmer get their knowledge or get the information on directly from the sources. That means straight away. First one is experienced farmers. So you have to understand that first, what is experienced farmer? Experienced farmers mean the farmers who have getting the knowledge from their ancestors, but they don't have any educational background, but they know very well regarding their agriculture topics. That person is called experienced farmer. Next one is farmers field school. In this school, farmers don't have any exam or don't have any other activities like in school. But in these schools, farmers get their information easily from the directly from the information deliver. In this school, farmers get the knowledge like a school, and here might be agriculture officer and experienced farmers present in this school. Next one is meeting at farmers yard. That means in a farmers that means it might be happen in a farmers village, farmers home yard, about 25 to 30 a farmer present in that meeting, and they talk about different the problems of agriculture in their locality, and here might be present experienced farmers, agriculture officer as well. And even in farmers field school, about 50 to 60 farmers present in that school. So both of them are quite similar, and here natural disaster, and then and disease management, and even and in the different expand of technology talk in this meeting. So this is the direct or primary source of agriculture information and services. Here I'll try to show you some picture, which is you can show or know the sources. Here this is I indicate the experienced farmer, where the farmers is a little bit age experience, and they got information from their ancestor, but they don't have any educational background. Next one is this is about the farmers field school. You see here all the farmers present, male, female, whatever, and then the agriculture officer present here, and this is called the farmers field school. It might be happen in a weekly, monthly. Next one is this is show that the farmers meeting. You see there is farmers male female present in the farmers house yard, and talk about the different problem of their agriculture. Next one is indirect or secondary source of agriculture information and service. What will be the indirect or the secondary source of agriculture? First one is agricultural educational institute. Here is the example of BAU, BSM, RAU, that means Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Agriculture University, Bangladesh Agriculture University. From this institute, education institutes, farmers do not get the information directly, but they get the information from this indirectly. That means they publish or they talk about in the radio or media sector, then the farmers get this information. Next one is agriculture research institute. Different type of research organization. They find new technology. They find or they research new variety and they published on the media. Then farmer get it. That is why this one is called as well indirect sources. Next one is agriculture extension office. This one is same as well. Farmers do not have the access to directly in this is organization, but they get the information indirectly. Next one is agriculture information service, which is called AIS. Then non-government organization, different type of non-government organization. Next is agriculture input supply organization like BADC, Proshik, etc. Then internet. So all these organization who provide the agriculture information and services as well, but they don't straight away provide to the farmer. Like for example, agriculture education institute. Here the research, and even in the agriculture research institute, here a scientist find some new variety, new technology, new fertilizer, new method of production. But after that, they publish this one in the journal, in the publication, or in the electronic media. From that sources, farmers get the information. That is why this one is called the indirect or secondary source of agriculture information and services. Next one is I'll discuss a little bit about the agriculture education. So what is the education? Agriculture education. Agriculture education is this biological science which deals with the management and biological utilization of natural resource regarding crop, forest, livestock, fisheries, and poultry. That means in where the crop, forest, livestock, fisheries, and poultry sectors of agriculture management, talk about the monitoring, talk about the different method, that is called agriculture education, and this is a biological science. Now, importance of agriculture education. So why we understand, why you need to do the know the agriculture education, what is the importance? First one is agriculture education helps to know the modern crop, livestock, forestry, poultry, and fisheries production technology. That means the five sectors of agriculture in our country. So agriculture education helps to know different method, technology, and then process in this education. Next one is know the crop disease and insect management strategies. So if anybody study the agriculture education, they know the crop disease and insect management. Then know expand modern agro technologies. Then increase both production and yield of different crop. When you anybody study the agriculture education, then he understand easily the technique of production and yield of different crop, and then maximize the use of agriculture land. Next one is to facilitate self-employment opportunity, especially for rural youth. Then increase agro-based export earnings. That means when you know the agriculture education, then you produce more agriculture product and then you export that one, and at last we earn lots of foreign currencies. Substitute import to agriculture commodities. Then elevate poverty in your rural areas. That means when some people or know the agriculture, uh, then he can self-employed and improve their livelihood. That is why remove the poverty, increase contribution to GDP from the agriculture. When you export the agriculture product or you earning the foreign currency, then easily it will increase the GDP of the country. Now I'll discuss some agriculture education institute in Bangladesh, which is a indirect source of agriculture information and services. First one is Diploma Providing Institute. Here is Agriculture Training Institute, which is called ATI. In our country, about 13 government ATI at the moment, and non-government about 100 in the country. Next one is VTI, which is Veterinary Training Institute, which provide the about two veterinary training institutes in our country. One is Mymensingh and one is Kustia. Livestock Training Institute, which is called LTI. In our country, two livestock training institute. One is Gaibandha and another one is Sylhet. So this is the Diploma Providing Institute. Next one is Graduate Degree Providing Institute. First one is Sylhet Government Veterinary College, Sylhet. Borishal Government Veterinary College, Borishal. Sheikh Fazilatunessa Mujib Fisheries College, Jamalpur. Open University, Gazipur. So, this college or institute provide graduate degree regarding agriculture education. That means honors degree. Next one is graduate, postgraduate, and PhD degree providing institute. Now I'll discuss the institute which provide this type of degree from their educational institute, which is first one is Bangladesh Agriculture University, BAU, Mymensingh. Next one is Sher Bangla Agriculture University, Dhaka, Sher Bangla Nagar. Then Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman Agriculture University, Gazipur. Patuakhali Science and Technology University, Patuakhali. Haji Danes Science and Technology University, Dinajpur. Sylhet Agriculture University, Sylhet, and Chattogram Veterinary and Animal Science University, Chattogram. So they provide same time graduate, postgraduate, and PhD degree. This name is very important for your MCQ and place as well. So memorize carefully. Now I'll talk about the little bit about the Bangladesh Agriculture University, BAU. This university first established in 18th August 1961 and under the East Pakistan Agriculture University, where the area was 12,000 acre near the bank of Old Brahmaputra River, Mymensingh. And what is the activities of this university and programs? This university provide graduate, masters, and PhD degree. Then different type of postgraduate theses, and then management, supervise, coordinate research project and faculty members. And they have one research organization which is called BAURES, that means Bangladesh Agriculture University Research Society. And then they established link between the university and the farmers community, and they develop improved technologies to meet the emerging need of the farmers, and they transfer agri-technology among the farmers community as well. They works progress of BAU in research area, and even disseminate effective audio visual aid and terms of taught modules for the end user, that means for the farmers as well. What will the faculties in this university at the moment? There will be 6 faculties at the moment in the university, which is Faculty of Agriculture. They provide graduate, postgraduate, and PhD degree in pure agriculture. And next one is Faculty of Animal Husbandry, which is talk about the animal, and agriculture talk about the crop only, and animal husbandry talk about the and this faculty all about the animal. Next one is Faculty of Veterinary Science. That's been vet doctor. then agriculture engineering and technology, then agriculture economics and rural sociology, then fisheries science. So these six faculty now at the moment running in the Bangladesh Agriculture University. Agriculture Research Organization in Bangladesh. Uh, Bangladesh Agriculture Research Institute, which is called BARI, situated in Gazipur. Then next one is the Bangladesh Rice Research Institute, which is called BRRI Gazipur. Next one is Bangladesh Jute Research Institute out in Dhaka. Bangladesh Institute of Nuclear Agriculture, Bina, Mymensingh, and Bangladesh Sugarcane Research and Training Institute, BSRI Ishurdi. There are some more research organization which one you can find in your textbook, which is Bangladesh Sugar Crop Research Institute, Ishurdi, I told you. Then Bangladesh Tea Research Institute, Srimongol, Silet. Bangladesh Livestock Research Institute, Dhaka. Bangladesh Forest Research Institute, Chattogram. Bangladesh Fisheries Research Institute, Mymensingh. Then Bangladesh Sericulture Research and Training Institute, Rajshahi. Bangladesh Veterinary Research Institute, Dhaka. And then Bangladesh Agriculture Research Council, Dhaka. And Bangladesh, and last one is Soil Resource Development Institute, Dhaka. So you can find all these name in your textbook, and this one is very very important for your MCQ. Now I'll discuss little bit about the functions of Bangladesh Agriculture Research Institute. This is the largest research institute in our country. They select and release various crop varieties. That means new varieties. They research on it and develop or invent new varieties of crop. They develop of selected and discovered varieties. They conduct demand-led research activities considering the country's priority. That means when they need to research new, which is doing first, they're doing that one first. Then to moreover to give consulting support to the government as well, because this is the government research institute. Develop of a special purpose varieties of crops, which is drought and submerged tolerant varieties. And then next one is economically important pest tolerant varieties. Next is determination of variety specific plant nutrient requirement and recommendation of crop specific fertilizer dose as well. They work on it. They work on input management of technologies to develop. That means how they develop the technologies is of different machineries, different fertilizers, different variety as well. Specific modern system of irrigation as well. That means BARI, that means Bangladesh Agriculture Research Institute. They monitor all type of research organization on all sectors of Bangladesh, which is crop, livestock, poultry, then forest, then fisheries as well, and development of a cultivating and processing equipments. So this is all about today's lecture, which is the first first lecture of this chapter 1 section 2. You can get this type of MCQ from this section, which is which year BAU established. That means Bangladesh Agriculture University established. The answer will be 1961. This type of MCQ. And explain the functions of Bangladesh Agriculture Research Institute. This type of creative questions you can get. Sometimes you can get this one for 2 marks, 3 marks, and 4 marks. My dear students, thank you very much for watching today's online lecture. If you got any problem, contact your subject teacher. They must help you. And stay safe and stay home. Thank you very much.